Oh, I'm back again. I think this is part 5. I'm going to stitch these all together. So this is Saturday, September 12th. It's 5 o'clock. This is what they call a dropout point. See the hoses and the gas and the Gatorade? An engine just came down from, he's from San Jose, but he's up here above doing structure protection. They came down and got some new hose. And a lot of this hose they lay out up here for just in case. They pre-lay it so they can just pull up and hook up. But some of their hoses get damaged. They come down and replace them, or they're pre-positioning hose up here for just in case. That's what that captain called his crew yesterday from Brea. He said, we're the just in case crew. In case that fire, comes, it's trying to burn down in below Wilshire Peak. I'm at the bridge. I'm at the bridge at the south end of the village here, Mill Creek, the bridge, what they call the bridge. I'm having my snack. Actually, it's almost supper time. Lunch was at 3, and everything's a little delayed for me. And I'm sure for these guys, they get busy and they get food whenever they can. I've seen them eating from 6 to 7 to 8. And sometimes it's whenever they can. But I'm going to go down here to the turnout. There's a cell site set up. Verizon pulled it in one of their temp trailers. This burn on the right side, the north side, south side of this San Bernardino Mountain, the locals are telling me that was the valley fire from 2 years ago. I wasn't sure if it burned. It looked like old burn or just dead trees, but they said that burned in the valley fire 2 years ago. On the left is right there is Prospect and Canyon back there. That ridge right there is pretty much burned. That's the new fire, the El Dorado fire. I should have pulled in there and spun around on that helipad. There's a little helipad there they were using for the bark beetle. They were logging the logs out with helicopters. And I keep forgetting a wave. There's a cinder pile. Remember they call it cinder pile? This is Valley of the Falls Drive. It's the turnoff from Highway 38 to go to Forest Falls. They call it VOF. If you're not a local and you hear VOF, they're talking Valley of the Falls. Then down here, they're like on the mountainside there's a little bit of smoke coming out of that little drainage, but a lot of that's green right there, just east of Bear Paw. It's looking pretty good on the ridge. All the trees are up there, but then you get down here by the creek, and down here's where it jumped. There's a turn to go to Bear Paw. Bear Paw's a little nature conservancy. It was a Boy Scout camp, and then they got it, and Audubon's in here. I think they said the caretaker, Ruth, lived in this lower residence. I thought for sure this thing was going to burn, but it was surrounded by fire for a couple days. They said they put gel on a lot of the buildings up here. That may have been what saved it. There's a residence low in a like a big long barn. See, there's somebody down. I thought this would be crammed with people trying to use this cell, but there's only one guy. But I'm not sure what the range is on this. In fact, that's one thing I wanted to do when I get down here. I'm gonna check the range. But actually, he's working on something. I'm gonna pull in here and I'll flip around for you, so you can. That's the cell trailer behind him. But I'll give you a little look at what's going on here. Let me finish my Snickers. And I'm going to try and do a live broadcast so people can see what's going on. In fact, there's that building I was talking about. See the long one? That's like a big shed. I think that's the shed. One of them's the residence, one of them's the shed, but see how there was fire all around that. I would have bet a paycheck that was going to burn, but if they had gel on it, see the trees around it? The trees around it are pretty good. just in front of it on my side, it burned right through there, down into the creek right here. I was really surprised to see that still up. But anyway, let me get the live video going. Let me find the right phone. What I broadcast with, these are two Samsung Galaxy S10 Pluses. I used one as a, what do you call it? The Facebook live feed video. The other one I use for just straight video. They got great cameras on them. And when I got internet, I'll do my internet. I'll do my, looking at maps, the radar. So a lot of people have asked me what the cameras are. It's kind of expensive to run 2 cell, but they give you a break on the second number. I mean, I can use it to call, like an emergency. To say this one phone dies, I've got a backup. I had that happen before, and you're dead in the water with a broke cell phone. But that's where we're at. I'm gonna go live here. Of course, you can't. This isn't live here, but see you back probably in about 10 minutes. See you.